Well with you guys. Today is Monday. You guys already know what time it is. It's Money Talk. We're going to talk about a little bit of what's going on so far today. What can I say? Every day is a good day when you wake up. No sense of complaining. So I won't complain today, but I will share with you guys that regardless of how your day is going, others may not have quite as well, day for them. So you just got to stay positive, and motivate everybody else. Hello, how are you today? Welcome in here to Life with Paulette. Today we're just chit-chatting and just having a conversation as I'm going to pick up an order. Oh my gosh, even though it's windy here in Hawaii today, it's definitely a little bit hot. So, I'm trying not to complain because, well, hello there, Rosanna from Germany. Well, hello there to you. Welcome in. That's on my bucket list, Rosanna. I just want you to know Germany for me is definitely on my bucket list. I always wanted to go to Germany. I don't know why. It was just something about Germany that called my attention. And I feel like, I like exotic places when we go travel. So Germany is definitely on one of my bucket lists, and I'm about to check that bad boy off pretty soon. So yeah, welcome into Life with Paulette. Yeah. Hello, Sister Roseanne. How are you today, sister? Welcome in here. If you guys are just coming in, please go ahead and hit that like button for me. I'm just going to be a quick one. I just wanted to come on here, encourage some and probably motivate others, for you guys that's into the gig economy. I know that we are going down a little bit, it's a little bit low. However, though, do not get discouraged, guys. Continue to press through. This gig economy has its good, bad, and a little bit of ugly in between, but we got to sift through and figure out where your spot is, and you water that. Okay, that's what we need to do instead of complaining and criticizing and all that stuff. When it comes to the gig economy, make sure that you're maxing out all the apps. Okay, get on all the apps, guys, and give each app a try. Don't complain about no orders or crazy orders. Just today I decided I'm gonna go back on DoorDash because I was like, man, this threshold that they're trying to keep us on in regards to maintaining for platinum ship is bananas for me. Okay, it's bananas. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm at gold. I've been fighting to get to my platinum and back to platinum, which is only going to give us that recurring, more frequent bad orders. Okay, they're not going to just shuffle through and be like, oh, you're at platinum, I'm gonna send you all the best orders. It don't work like that, guys, when it comes to the gig economy, especially on DoorDash. Today let's talk about DoorDash because that's the app that I'm using, and I want you guys to know that you're going to have good days and you're going to have some days that you're just going to just feel like just giving up, but you're only going to feel that way because you only have one app registered on. That's why I keep telling you guys, go on all the apps. Okay, make sure that you guys are on all these apps so that when one is not giving you what you need, you can go on another one. All right, that is what I'm letting you all know ahead of time. Okay, don't get discouraged with it. Just go on a different app. Register on all of them. You should have 5 to 6 apps that you can go to. Okay, so that way you don't get discouraged. But not only that, guys, I woke up this morning. I had an amazing week last week. I had an amazing week. Even today, my spirit was filled. For those that don't know, and I already have a pre-schedule. I schedule in my morning devotion. So before I leave the house, I pray it up. I have my communications with God as well. And I want to make sure when I leave that I'm covered, because you never know what you're going to encounter today. Well, we received some sad little news. One of my school friends, my high school friends, we all stayed in communication, and she just texted in the group today and mentioned that she lost her spouse, and young. Like I say, I'm going to be 35-ish forever. That's this thing. But you never know when you're going to leave. That's the promise. You will go, but you don't know when it is. That's the surprise. So I just pray that they were, that he was ready, and had did some consideration about life and stuff like that. And I just pray that he's he was good to go. I don't know him personally, but I knew her because we went to school together. And I just want to say is, make sure that you are making good decisions, especially when it comes to, your communication with God. I know Minister Mars, for me, he calls it therapy, your prayer life. I think Sister Roseanne posted something in regards to prayers as well, that I can't quote it right off the top, but go to her Facebook page and you go ahead and you listen into it. But at the end of the day, guys, we must stay prayed up at all times. You never know what is going to happen and who's going to happen too. Sometimes you get surprises. Like today, I got another surprise. I got 2 surprises that I wasn't ready for. One of my close friends lost her spouse just like that. And then the second one was, I have a family member that's going through right now. I told you guys at the beginning of this year that we found out that she's on stage 4. And so keep her in prayers for me, please. And there's a lot. And at the same time, you're learning to balance good news, bad news, and assert them, and not allow them to affect your peace. Was it painful to hear about my family member? Yes, it was. I was definitely, I felt a little bit like, boom, it hits you because these people that you race up with. But then at the end of the day, all you could do is pray for them and pray that they get themselves right and they get their prayer life together and that they're ready to move to the other side, because at this point, getting that news is not easy for nobody. I don't care how holy you are, hearing that you only have this amount left, based upon doctor's little read off to you. It's not a good feeling, so keep my family in prayer. I definitely would love to oh, Sister Roseanne, no, you're in Wisconsin. I think Jinx, hold on, let me see. It was somebody Jinx is in Germany. Yeah, you're in Wisconsin. I know, sis. Remember, I know you're in Wisconsin. But Jinx, he's the one that's in, and he said he's in Germany. Okay, so that's right, Romania. He's from Romania, Germany. Sorry about that. And yes, your sister Roseanne is from Wisconsin. Yes, she is. How's the weather up there, by the way, sis? Hope all is well. I keep you guys in prayers, especially my mainland family, friends, sisters, brothers as well. This weather is no joke. Like, some days you're on it. Some days it's like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Like, you just don't know, okay? So you all be safe over there. Praying for you guys. Pray that all is well with you and your families, and stay prayed up. Therapy is daily, Mastering yourself on a daily basis is not easy, Like I said today, some days you start off your week good, and then somebody's going to drop something, a rock on you that you weren't expecting. So stay encouraged, guys. Just know that sometimes, I remember I was listening just a few days ago, and one of the motivational speakers, he was like, sometimes we're minding our own business, drinking our water and moving forward our life, and somebody drop a rock on you. And he says some messages and some phone calls, it's okay to just watch. Some messages is okay to receive, and you had ding and you're like, yep, and you already know them when you see them, okay? And then sometimes you don't even got to listen to it. Just delete it. That's it. Delete it. Sometimes you don't need all the extra coming into your portal because it's too much for you. Some people can't handle it, and it can mess up your whole day, take you off course. But you're not going to stay in the valley. You got to continuously work on cleaning up your own feces. And one other thing that Pastor will always talk about, don't worry about my devil. You worry about yours. You got your own devil. You got your own little demon that you're fighting. And you make sure you worry about yours. And Shma will worry about hers. Okay? I ain't perfect. I always tell y'all, I ain't perfect. Perfect? I'm far from perfect. But you know what? I'm striving. I'm making sure that consistency is key. I may fall off here and fall off there, but you know what? I'm very resilient. I'll come right back. Boom. Boom. Because that's what That's what you need to do instead of staying down. Yeah, you get a uppercut today. I got an uppercut. I got 2 uppercuts today that I wasn't ready for. And you know what? I got to pick back up. I'm going to go live. I'm going to say hey to you guys. I'm going to let you all know, listen, stay encouraged. Life is going to be lifing. Good news is going to hit some days and you're going to be all on top. Bad news is going to hit you, be the same energy. Bless it. Bless it. To God be the glory. Bless it. You know what? That's the attitude you got to have. Good, bad, or indifferent. You just got to have that attitude of blessed. It is what it is. You can't stay there and ooh and ah about it. That's not what it's supposed to be about. And that's what I had to learn today, guys. Well, I knew about it, but it was so great to put it into perspective. Like when you get those bad news, you like take a breath. Okay. You acknowledge. Okay. All right. Okay. I got it. Okay. I'll keep them in prayer. That's all you can do. I can't do nothing else. I can keep you in prayer. I could pray that you get it right. I could pray that you move the right way, but only God can do what has to be done. Okay? I ain't no miracle doctor. Okay? Paulette could drop a prayer in 2 seconds. You know, I'll pray for you, pray for your family, pray all goes well. I'll be the good eve, you know. That's all I can do is pray. So when you get negative news, instead of sitting down there and like cackling hens and everybody trying to be, just pray about it and let it go. I love God to do what he has to do. He know what he's doing. He know why he's doing what he do. Let me see. I do hear that German is beautiful as well. Yes, Sister Roseanne. I heard about Germany. They said it's beautiful. One of my friends, she was from Romania, and I always just had this thing that I want to go to Germany. I just got here to my order, and that was just something that I really, really wanted to do. And then right now, when you have people coming in and they're from Romania, that just Jinx. Welcome in, Jinx. I appreciate you. Okay. Roseanne, I'm so sorry. Greetings, sister. Oh, Roseanne. Okay, there you go. There you go. No worries. No worries. We all cool on this side, Jinx. Don't worry. We all cool here. You know, we give a little mercy and a little grace over here. And let me tell you, this AI thing be messing up all the messages and everything. So we all understand that. Trust me, we understand. But yes, guys, I just wanted you guys to stay encouraged whenever you get your negative moments or some surprise dropping of ball or rock on you. You know, stay encouraged. All you can do is pray at this moment in time. And if you guys are not on Minister Mars therapy sessions every day, there's an hour you all can figure out. I'm assuming on his website, on YouTube, he's sharing with you guys all the details and stuff, so you all can get on those Zoom calls and just go in there and pray, guys. Go pray for people. All we could do is pray for our loved ones. Okay, everybody that know or don't know, I'm the only one in holiness in my family, and there's a lot of us. Okay, there's a lot of us. Okay, but I'm the only one that's followed holiness. So for me, imagine my family now, and I'm the only one here, like, you know, having to do all my little uppercuts and stuff and making sure everybody knows what time it is, holy wise. You know, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not a piece of cake. I mean, most people would think it's easy and it's a little piece of cake, and it's not a piece of cake, especially if you're the only one over there threading against the water and you're going the opposite side, just fighting the current. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Okay, but you know what? We in it to win it, and it is what it is. I mean, sometimes you go in the opposite directions. There's gonna be one or two that's gonna follow you. You know, that's the hope, right? You know, but I ain't dragging nobody with me. Nope. If you ready to go, you gotta make that decision on your own. You gotta do it yourself. All right. When you see that time come for Paulette to go, and you hear knock knock, and you know Mr. Debt come and show up at the door, I can't put no disguise on. It'll be like, I'm coming for you, Paulette. Paulette gotta have her little devils together. That's what it is. I got to have me together. I can't worry about the neighbor to the right and the neighbor to the left and the one in the back and the front. I got to worry about me, because when I have to go and face my judgment, it's only going to be me. So I'm not worried about mama, daddy. I'll pray for them. I love them. Sister, brother, enemy. I'll pray for you. But Paulette ain't sweating over nothing for you. I'm worried about me. I'm sorry. I'm worried about me. Can I be a little selfish sometimes? I'm worried about me. Okay? I got to clean out my feces. You worry about your own feces. I got my own devils. You worry about your devils. Okay? So stay encouraged, guys. When you get negative words or negative information or anything negative, pray about it. All you can offer is a prayer, a genuine prayer, and you keep them in prayer. And I love God to deal with it, because it's out of your control. I love you guys, and I'll see you all on the next one. Deuces! Bye-bye, babies. A bitty good eve. Thanks for stopping by. Life